Hi, I'm Abby.
And I'm Amy. And this is the AA meeting. AA.
AA, tell them shorty come here.
Welcome back.
You gotta sing the next part.
I don't know the words.
I'm gonna blow it back out.
I don't really watch TikTok.
Babes, that was like a year ago TikTok.
Well, whatever.
Anyway.
I'm too busy on baby TikTok. All my TikToks are of babies.
Mine have been cooking recently.
Ah.
Yeah.
There you go. So we're both becoming mums.
Well,
nice.
Wow. Exciting news, guys.
Birth reveal.
Gender reveal. AA has kids.
God, imagine.
No, thank you.
Don't imagine.
How are you guys?
Good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
We're good too. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, thanks for asking.
Have
you had a great week? We have.
We have. We'll get into that in a
cold.
bit though. Oh, it's freaking freezing.
Yeah, I'm not
What the
about
heck? My toes hurt. I said that last week. It must be a thing when it gets cold.
I am
for me.
wearing
My toes hurt.
fluffy blue socks.
You are, they're
it's
nice.
cold. Bed socks.
What are those? What's the pattern on the side of them?
It's like a little snowflake thing. I think I got them when I was skiing.
Oh, very cute.
Anyway.
I have often wondered that. I've seen those socks a lot and I always go,
I
what
have
is that
them in
white
purple
thing?
as well. I think it's supposed to be like a snowflake thing.
Right. Very cute.
Yeah.
Well, I have black socks with holes in them, if anyone was wondering.
Well, that's not going to keep your feet warm.
No, well, the hole is in the heel. I deliberately didn't put on the ones with the holes in the toes, so I did think about it. Anyway.
New socks.
I do need new socks. We're starting a GoFundMe to buy Amy new socks.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks. Anyway, shall we?
Vote
Intro.
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lil Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.
All righty. Amy,
Yes, Abby.
how was your week?
It was alright. I didn't really do anything exciting. I got my hair done.
Wow.
I'm blonde again.
She does
if you're
look very
listening.
different, doesn't she?
I do. Every time I look in the mirror, I go, who is that? It looks like a wig. The first few days, I felt like I was wearing a wig. Anyway, whatever. But we were planning this episode before, and we always, like, sit down and we go, okay, first we'll do a weekly recap. And I was sitting there going, what did I do this week? And I saw this thing on, like, I think it was on Facebook or something, saying how, like, we went from, like, the 1st of May to the 20th of May in, like, one sleep. Like,
yeah, it
just happened so fast. And I was sitting there and I was like, isn't it weird that everyone feels like that? Everyone feels like that went really quick. And so anyway, then I started developing this theory that, like, maybe it did happen in one sleep. You know what I mean? Because I don't remember my whole week. And I know that the days happened, but I couldn't tell you anything that I did in those days.
Weeks in May.
All the weeks in the May. Think about, like, go back a couple of... Your birthday was the end of April, right? That feels like 2 weeks ago. And all the time in between that, like, I know they happened, but I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think it's like the weather. Because I always find that, like, winter and when it's raining, all the days merge.
It's the weirdest feeling. Like, and even just thinking about this week, like, I know that every day happened, but I feel like every day happened in one day. Like, I don't remember. And I don't know what I did. I don't know where I was. Like, I don't remember anything.
Right.
Anyway, so basically, this is my conspiracy theory. The world, we did switch from the 1st of May to the 20th of May in one night. And the universe has tricked us.
Right.
Maybe the government's up to something. I'm not sure.
Maybe
Anyway.
they don't like May.
Maybe they don't.
May's amazing.
Amazing.
Anyway,
what did you do this week, Abby?
I was going to be like, well, May is our middle name.
It is, yeah. Both of our middle names.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, another thing that Amy and I have in common.
Yeah. Other than being sexy bitches.
Yeah, I was going to say, other than being fucking sick. Both of our middle names is May.
Yeah.
Or are May. What's the correct grammatical?
Both of our middle names are May, I think.
Oh, my middle name is May.
Yeah.
Both of our middle names are May.
Correct, yeah.
And it is May.
So Abby's Abby May.
May I have this dance?
You may.
You may.
I
may.
And I'm Amy May, which is fun because Amy is an anagram of May. So isn't that fun? So basically...
What's an anagram?
like the
Not for me, for the listeners.
Yeah.
Because I am smart sometimes.
like because Amy is AMY and May is MAY, so it's just the same letters jumbled around. So basically, I need to marry someone with the last name Yam, and then also my initials would be AMY.
Yam.
Amy May Yam. So anyway, that's my life.
No, I'm kidding. Could you imagine changing your name to Yam? It's basically ham with a Y.
Yeah. Well, remember that time you wanted to call me Pam? So like
Pam Yam.
Pam Yam. Pam May Yam.
It's like Will I Am.
Pam May Yam.
Pam I Am.
Anyway, Abby, tell us about your week.
Nothing really too important to update our besties on. But someone did message in actually. You know how not long ago I guessed how a barcode works?
I do recall.
I'm pretty sure it was episode, if this is 27, that would have been 25. I guess how like a barcode works. Some girl sent in being like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but look at this. This is my highlighter that I've just been using for like uni for studying and whatever. The highlighter is green and the barcode's white. And she's like, I'm so sorry, but where the fuck is the black? Like, she didn't say that, but she's like, I'm confused and now I don't know like what's real life anymore. And I sat there and I thought about it for hours.
Why throw a spanner in the works like that?
I know.
Why?
But the closed chapter. Like, that chapter's done. I don't really want to know anything
I'm calling
more.
her out.
No, she was nice.
It's not your fault that your highlighter is messed up.
But I came to the conclusion, this is the only thing that made sense in my head, was that because it was a fluoro green highlighter and the highlighter packaging was the same color, so fluoro green, and the white barcode. So I'm guessing that the white was able to reflect it more than the green. And so the green acted as the black, but the green wouldn't have been able to absorb the light from the laser like the black can. I guess it would just reflect differently.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the only thing I could come to. But I literally was like my jaw hit the floor. I was like, what? Oh my God. And then I was like, we've answered it wrong, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know. I don't want to think about that too much. I'm going to get a headache.
I know. All that kind of stuff is just too weird.
I still don't understand the barcode thing, really. Like, I think maybe we probably were a little bit incorrect.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This episode is in collaboration with
Manscaped.
What scaped?
Manscaped.
Who's man?
Scaped man.
I escaped my man.
All right, guys, you know the drill. You've heard it before. We've said it once, and we'll say it again.
We'll say it again. Say it loud with our chest. Manscaped. Use our code AAMeeting, all in capitals. How do you spell that, Amy?
That is AAMEETING.
Wow, make sure the I goes I.
All in capitals at manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping.
Yeah, I like that. Drop it like it's hot.
That is the way.
So on manscaped.com, you can purchase the Perfect Package 3.0. Perfect Package 3.0 comes with the Lawnmower 3.0.
What does the Lawnmower 3.0 have, Abby?
I almost just sliced my face. I'm so sorry. I got really scared just then. So it does come with a light, an LED light. It is waterproof. It also has a ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents.
Thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology.
Yeah. What else does the Perfect Package 3.0 include, Ames?
The Perfect Package 3.0 also comes with the Crop Reviver and Crop Preserver.
Yep. Crop Reviver, Crop Preserver. So one's ball toner, one's ball deodorant.
Yep.
To keep those sweaty, smelly balls at bay.
Yeah.
We only want flower-scented
Flower-scented. It doesn't smell like flowers, so don't worry,
No,
boys.
it smells like, what does it smell like?
It smells like a man, not a boy.
Yes.
You'll smell like a man.
You'll smell like a man, yeah.
Manscaped has also thrown in 2 free gifts to their perfect package.
Yes.
So you'll get this lovely travel bag that I'm sporting here.
It's actually really nice. Like, I'm excited to travel when the pandemic is over and use the travel bag.
Yeah, really nice. And these Manscaped boxer briefs, which are pretty bloody suave, if you ask me.
They're a little bit sexy, if I do say so myself.
Gentlemen, go pick yourself up a pair.
Yeah, so make sure you head to manscaped.com and use our code AAMeeting, all in capitals, to receive 20% off your whole order and free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks, Manscaped.
Thanks, Manscaped.
Speaking of men who now use Manscaped and don't have sweaty, smelly balls, what's some strategies to pick up these men?
Like, are we talking digitally, in real life?
Digitally.
I don't know where that even came from. What am I trying to say? Like, virtually, like on
Online.
the internet?
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Or like in real life?
No,
like,
real life. Okay, so Sydney now, I'm pretty sure that you can dance in clubs and stuff like that. Like that was just, those restrictions were eased last week.
All right, I'll tell you what, I do not keep up with the restrictions anymore. Like, I don't do anything. I don't leave the house, so like it doesn't matter. But I have no idea what's going on.
The only
with
reason I
COVID.
know is from TikTok. Yeah.
There you go.
Someone posted about it. But yeah, no, in real life,
Okay.
how to pick up a boy.
In any situation, or are we being specific?
Let me think.
Like, are we at the library, or are we, you know what I mean? I feel like it changes depending on setting.
No, in a bar.
Oh, in a bar. Well, we could have been on the street.
I just said about the dancing in the clubs.
You did, yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, so you see a boy in a bar and you go, aye, Captain, I want you. Maybe.
Captain Cringe. That's who I am right now. Yeah, exactly. How do you get him?
And we're not talking, you don't just walk over and say hello. Okay, we've been through that. If that's the route you want to take, go watch whatever episode that was.
I don't know why. I thought you were going to be like, go rob a bank.
Go rob a bank.
You know, do something exciting.
No,
No, but like, okay, we've had a global... okay, you do that.
Yeah.
18 months ago.
Yeah.
We've had a global pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of time to think about your game and to think about, you know, interesting ways to approaching people and to not like getting what you want, but you know.
Yeah. There's no time for messing around anymore.
Exactly.
Only time for games. All games.
Yeah.
Only games.
Only games.
So
Hopscotch.
Yep.
Double dutching.
Yep.
We should take a fucking skipping rope to the club. Oh no, because then I might whip people as I'm doing it.
I'm sure you'd get kicked out for that.
Oh my God, I saw this TikTok, this dude, he brought an umbrella, he lives in England, he brought an umbrella to the club because obviously it was like raining. And he said that he had his main character moment because Umbrella by Rihanna came on.
No.
And he was like, and he's this famous TikToker, like you all probably know him, you've probably seen him, and the way that he talks is so funny. And he literally goes, and I got my big fat umbrella and I just shoot her up in the sky. And he's like, and then I was Rihanna.
Oh my
And so then he was Rihanna with the
That's
umbrella
so
in the club.
funny.
And he goes, and then other people started to get their brollies out, their big fat brollies out. And then he's like, and then they all got taken off us. But they all had brollies in the club for umbrella. Is that not iconic?
God. You take someone's eye out though.
Worth it. I would kill to be there for that moment.
Worth it.
That's one of those moments, those euphoric moments where you're like, am I living? Like,
This is
this
living,
real?
Barry.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the first strategy you can think of, Abby?
This is something that like we used to do, but I think it's still relevant. Well, I literally just sat here and was like, do new things, not what you used to do. No, we used to do this, but it's still relevant because it's still really stupid and different.
Yeah.
So you can either do it with a group, with a pair, or solo, you know? So basically it's the fall. And if you're a solo, you can just pretend to fall, not like eating shit, legs flying behind you, more of like a trust fall kind of a thing. And then a boy can catch you. And if you have a moment, you have a moment. If not, then you're like, oh, thanks. And then you stand up.
And what happens if he doesn't catch you?
Then you hit the deck and start breakdancing, babes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You got to save it.
For like a duo situation, the shove.
Yeah. I've done the shove.
Yeah.
I've been involved in the shove several times.
In the shove. I've received the shove and I have also been the shovey.
Yeah.
The shovel, if you will.
The shovel. So the shove
It's always
is
much more fun being the shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shove is, if you're the shovel, you're just going to gently shove your friend.
You're going to yeet your friend across.
So that they just kind of lightly tap the boy, or maybe aggressively tap the boy. Maybe they full body slam him. Who knows? Okay, it really is up to you. As
Don't
a shovel.
hang him.
Maybe they accidentally give him an uppercut on their way over. Who knows?
They're like, John Cena.
Baby, it really is up to
and
you.
then what happens? What do you say?
So if you've been shoved, you hit them and you go, I'm so sorry. My silly friend pushed me off. So anyways, how are you?
Anyway, while I'm here,
What's your name? That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I remember one time we were in Sloppo and I remember watching Yaz be the shovel and Yaz just like both
She's
of her
good at
hands
it.
went behind her head and like the like rebound that she got, like what's the word? The momentum, what am I trying to say?
Yeah.
Like to get into the shove, like her hands went above her head like she was going freeze and she literally just all of her might went boom straight into whoever she was shoving and that person
so
toppled
funny.
over.
Yeah.
They didn't travel with it because they just fell.
She's good at it. Yaz has been my shovel several times. Yeah.
Anyway, so there's the shovel technique. What's
That's a
another
good one.
technique, Ames?
Okay, another good one. If you're a little more shy, if you're a shy girl, if you don't feel like being shoved into someone
Yeah, if you're
in
the Debbie
particular,
Ryan of the group.
if you are, a really great technique is the group pick up group technique.
Group pick up group. Okay, elaborate.
So your whole group goes over to their whole group. Everyone makes friends. Everyone hits it off. You take it from there. Abby can explain the details a little further, but I do just want to mention that there is a downside to this, and that is that you now have a whole group of competition. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, true. But
Like, if you go
generally
over-
you work together.
yeah. If you're going to do the group pick up group technique, you need to establish the ground rules before you go over. Which one is which person gunning for? You know what I mean? You can't just like rock up and then see what happens, because then your friend is going to end up with the boy that you thought was cute.
Yes, and I think, sorry to interrupt, but it depends on your kind of friendship group, how you like approach the situation. So it takes a very like loud and bold kind of group to just be like, yeah, let's all go, and all go over with no game plan and just sit down. I think you should initiate something prior, and so then the other group that you're trying to like hang out with can then like make their decision if they want to hang out. For example, like buy drinks at the bar or whatever, ask for a receipt, write on the receipt something, and then give it to like the group of boys or the opposite group, and then go back and sit down and then like see what they do with that information. As
what
in, like,
would you write on?
you can write anything. Like you could write something like, each write your best pickup line.
Oh, that's funny.
Do you know what I mean? And give it to them and be like, okay, get back to us. Do you know what I mean? Rather than completely bombarding the group and then both groups kind of like, and then it's like this competition of like who's the loudest and who's the funnest, and do you know what I mean? That
Also-
gives them a kind of moment to be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
the girls, okay, oh, they look nice, okay,
Yeah.
let's do this pickup line thing, you know?
And that's also good, I think, because it decreases the chances of rejection. Because, like, if you just walk over and they're not into it, then, like, there's that awkward, like, all right, well, we're going to leave the table that you just took over because we don't want to. Whereas if you, like, give them something and then, like, they can decide if they're going to.
Exactly, if they're going to action it. And then also, like, if some of them aren't single, then they can write, sorry, not single.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's clever.
So something like that where there is, like, a semi-escape.
Yeah. And then from there, group picks up group. Everyone's best friends. It's a great night. And then that way also you don't get separated from your friends.
Yeah, everyone's
Still having
together.
fun.
Yeah, and then you can go bust a move on the dance floor.
Yeah.
You can do the shovel as well while you're still with them, but shove them maybe. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
And just
oh.
start pushing each other.
Just
a brawl.
Have a full tussle. See what
have a brawl.
happens. See who wins.
Who's
Okay.
the stronger gender?
What's next, Abby?
Airdrop game.
Okay.
Okay, so airdrop games basically, you can take a stupid photo and just airdrop it to whoever's got their Bluetooth on. Mm-hmm. See what you get back.
That's fine. I've played it on the train before, but I've never played it in a bar.
Yeah. But in the bar situation, if you don't want to just send photos, you can send a photo with like text written on it, like do it on Snapchat and then save it. And then the text can say like, raise your hand if you're single. Or something, do you know what I
funny.
mean? Something
Yeah.
like that. And then you airdrop it to all these people, and then you just see like random people just shooting their hand in the air.
That is
Do you
so
know what I mean?
funny.
Something like that. Like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. That's a good one. The airdrop game's funny.
Yeah.
The next one is a technique where you just don't break eye contact.
Yeah.
You just
The don't blink
just
game.
stare them down
Like, you
until they walk over.
You're like a wild animal and you, like, haven't eaten in 5 days. And, like, if you blink, you die.
And eventually I'm sure they'll come over and be like, are you okay?
They're like, do you need a napkin for that drool?
No, I don't know if that would work, actually. I feel
No,
like
okay. But explain it, though.
Okay, so often when you're out and about on the town, if you see someone looking at you, your first instinct is what? To look away.
Well, yeah. If you're looking at someone and they look at you,
Yeah.
human instinct, look away.
Yeah.
What does that person think? The one who looked at you?
She's not keen.
Yeah,
Okay.
not keen. Or they were just like looking across
Yeah.
the dance floor.
So if you keep staring, then you'll have your own little Disney Channel moment.
Yeah.
Where you just stare at each other until someone has to walk over to the other person.
Until someone blinks and drops dead.
Until the club closes, everyone goes home, opens the next morning, and you're both still standing there. Just staring at each other.
That's panting. Is dehydrated. It has to get a chair, but still stares. No, don't break the eye contact. If you think that they're cute or whatever, don't be like, oh my gosh, they're cute, and look away and be like, girls, look over there, he's cute. Because they're going to, like, the person who you were looking at is going to be like, oh, yeah, whatever, they don't, you know.
Yeah.
Don't break eye contact. Don't be a psychopath, though. Blink.
Yeah, blink. That'll hurt if you don't and be really bizarre.
Maybe even, like, pretend that you know them.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm just coming up with this on the spot. Or be like, look at them and you're not breaking the eye contact so that it doesn't turn into a staring competition. Be like, oh, come here. Like, pretend that you know them. Oh my God, hi. And then they'll be like, oh shit, I've got to go over because they know me. Or like, oh, they're telling me to come over.
And then what happens when they get there? Don't you work with my dad?
Or you can just cut the crap.
Oh, yeah.
And you can just be like,
What's your name?
hey, how are you? What are you up to? What brings you here? And then your friend goes, yeet, and shovels you into the...
Yeah, a mix of all techniques is the way to go, I think. Everyone's being shoved and there's...
a group of boys with a post-it note, like, behind you like this. You've got, like, someone shoveling you.
You okay? It's not fun if it's not chaotic, okay? Yeah. Okay. I think we've given enough red hot tips there. I think you're all welcome.
Yeah.
So...
So this isn't just for picking up. This is for entertaining everyone in the friendship group.
Yeah.
This is like solid entertainment.
It really
for the night.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on from that. What kind of friends does every friendship group have?
Yeah.
Every group I feel like has...
This is specifically like female.
Yeah. I can't speak for boys. I'm not a boy. But I feel like
So you're not friends with a boy?
I said I'm not a boy.
Oh. True.
There's facts.
Yeah, straight facts.
Yeah, I feel like every group of friends, female specifically, everyone has a certain role and they're always the same. Like every group has this person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't fucking speak today.
Someone
thank
give
me a
God that
coffee.
we're doing a podcast.
I know. Someone give me a coffee.
Some people in the group though, they can and they have permission to interchange their roles.
Yeah.
But there's never more than one of each.
No, agreed.
So if there's like a mum of the group, there's never two mums.
Yeah, no.
Of that night. No, only one person can take that role.
Yeah.
You know?
And they might not be the mum all the time.
No. But
on that night, they're the mum.
they're mama hen. Okay, cool. What's the first kind of person in that group?
First up we have the shy girl.
The shy girl.
Shy girl. The quiet achiever, you know, not super boisterous, not out there, nice girl, but not one to be like the center of attention or just there for the time.
I feel like when she's on the drinks, she's the biggest lightweight, and you got to watch out for her.
Yeah,
she's like the younger sister, where you're like, I need to, like, you're pure, and I got to take care of you, even though she might not be the youngest.
Yeah,
she's the one where you're like, you know, you've got the heart of gold and you're the one, you balance us out.
Yeah.
So we need you around.
Yeah. You keep the group, the
scale balance?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
The next one is the Einstein. So the brains behind the operation.
Bit of a ringleader, the one organising the group,
Yeah.
the organiser, the one with the big ideas, usually a big personality, usually quite loud.
Yeah. Yeah. They also are the one who like calculates the ideas, I think. So they will probably come up with the ideas, but be like, maybe you do it because I'll get injured.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
You jump off that bridge.
Yeah. They're
I'll
like
film
the
it.
pimp daddy of the group.
Yeah, they pimping out their chicks.
Okay, next is the wild child.
Wild child.
The loose unit.
Speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Right?
The one you really got to keep an eye on or she might die.
She's probably already on the floor.
Yeah, she's probably already been kicked out.
Yeah.
So the one that, there's always one person that constantly gets kicked out and everyone else has to take turns leaving with them, you know? And it's not just the alcohol that causes this kind of business,
I feel
you know?
like this is kind of the person in school, like the disruptive one in class. But never disruptive being outright rude or bullying.
No.
Definitely not the bully. It was just more of the person who just had the big personality. Who was like, what the shit is going on?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Abby.
Next one is the legal guardian.
This is like the mum. We touched on this.
Yeah. But she's more of a cool auntie vibe mum.
Okay, yeah.
Rather than being like, don't do that, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl. I don't know. We don't know anyone, Cheryl. Anyway. She's more saying, maybe, Cheryl, just think that you will die if you do that.
Yeah.
you know?
And if there's someone who's like ridiculously plastered, like Cheryl's mum, the Cheryl's auntie is the one that's looking after the drunk people.
Yeah. But she's also like out there on the dance floor, like cutting shapes, like
showing
everyone.
She's still fun.
She's showing everyone how it's done.
Yeah, she's
but how
been here
it's done in
before.
a classy way.
Yeah. Also, the legal guardian is the one when there's like creeps around or something's going down, they've got their secchi shoes on and they're fighting off the bad guys.
They're ready to body slam a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Might get in a fight for the good of the group.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
What's next?
The magician.
The magician.
The disappearing act.
Yeah.
There 1 second, poof, gone the next.
Yeah, kind of the flaky friend.
Yeah.
So the one who's like only shows up maybe for like a birthday.
Yeah, and even when they do, they're an hour late.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, I'm not drinking because I've got to drive home.
Yeah. And they say they're going to come to everything and then you get a message 20 minutes after the event started going, hey, really sorry, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, the magician.
Yeah.
What's next, Abby? Last one.
Last one, the Sunday roast.
The Sunday roast.
You can't go through the week without the Sunday roast.
No.
Right? Especially
everyone's
in these cold
favourite.
times.
Yeah. This is
So-
the person that just cops all of the teasing and the bullying, not really, but, you know, really is the butt of all the jokes.
Yeah.
But you've got to have them around.
Yeah.
Someone's got to take that role.
Yeah. And they take it like a champ.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know that saying, you can't dish it out, like don't dish it out if you can't take it. Unfortunately, they just take it.
They
and
only
they
take
don't
it.
actually get time to be able to dish it out.
Yeah. But they do it well, you know?
Yeah.
And not everyone is cut out for that role.
No, that's a tough role.
It is.
And it is like a vital role in the friendship group because if you didn't have that, where's the banter?
Exactly.
Where's the jokes?
Exactly.
Where's the entertainment?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the last one.
Yeah, that is the last one.
And every group has all of, and like, I mean, if your group is a bit smaller and doesn't have that many people, someone can be 2 roles at once, you know?
Yeah, and that's exactly
But
what I was
all
gonna
of them
say.
are there.
Yeah, I agree. There's probably even some more that we've missed. This is just speaking from like our group. And we all interchange between those. I know there's some of them that I don't do, but there's some of them that like, there's like 2 or 3 where I would interchange between those. You know?
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Yeah, I agree. I was just thinking then, if I didn't live with you guys, I'd probably be the magician. But then when I am around, I feel like, see, sometimes I'm a bit mummish, but then sometimes I'm the shy girl, and then sometimes I really feel like I switch it up. I'm very rarely the Sunday roast, I feel like, but I don't think I could take it.
Yeah, no, we don't roast you. We just roast, if we were to roast you, it'd be things that you've done or said, but it's not physical attacks on you.
Yeah.
Which is what we would do to others.
Yeah. And I feel like most of the time, if that is happening, I start it. Like, I'll make a joke about myself and then everyone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Game time.
You got games on your phone.
You got games on your phone. That's right, guys. We're going to play a game. Okay, what's the game today, Abby?
Gourmet. Guessing Urban Dictionary words, meanings.
Yeah, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, like the definitions.
Oh, yeah. So Urban Dictionary is this amazing
It's a crazy place. It really is.
App, sorry. What is it?
It's a website, isn't it?
Website?
Do they have an app? They probably have an app.
Do they have a dictionary?
Probably.
Anyway, so it's like a website, and basically it defines all the slangy kind of words.
And there's a lot of things on there that I look at and go, I've never heard of that, and when would you ever need to use that in a sentence?
Yeah.
So Abby and I have each compiled a list, and the other person is going to guess the definition of the words that we read out.
Yeah.
From Urban Dictionary.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. So I'm going to read out mine first, and Abby's going to guess. I have 5 here. First one. Bozophobe.
Bozophobe?
Bozophobe. Bozophobe.
Is it a fear of booze, alcohol?
That's what I thought it was going to be, but no.
What is it?
Fear of clowns. But I think it's a slang version of that.
Right. Bozo. That's so weird.
A bozophobe is someone who is afraid of clowns either jokingly or seriously. Some people pretend to be afraid of clowns or make claims that they were afraid of clowns as children.
Yeah, there's some people that like never ever say that they're afraid of clowns.
Yeah.
And then when a movie comes out with the like when it came out,
Yeah.
so many people were like, "That's my biggest fear," and I'm like, "Was it? Like you
Yeah.
never said that."
No. I feel like it's not as common as people...
And why? It's a clown.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, next one. Pabo.
Pabo.
I think Pabo. P-A-B-O. Pabo.
Pabo.
It might be Pabo would be my guess.
Pabo. Is it like is it something sexual?
Mm-mm.
Is it something to do with a chili?
Mm-mm.
Is it...
Here's a hint. It's actually a real word in a different language.
No clue.
It's the Korean word for idiot.
Pabo.
Pabo. Okay, next. Bubble guts.
Bubble guts. Oh, that's something where you're really gassy or like you're shitting or like you're really burpy or something like that.
The noises made in your stomach when your ass is about to burst due to a case of explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, you know when your stomach goes and you're like, time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is another one that is a word in a different language. Babushka. You might know this actually.
Babushka. It's that doll that there's a doll and a doll and a doll inside all the dolls.
Correct, but it actually means something in a different language.
Means two-faced.
Mm.
Oh. I was just thinking because the babushka.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Babushka. Ooh, I feel like it's an insult as well. Like, babushka. You pabo babushka. Like you
You just called your grandmother an idiot. It's the Russian word for grandmother.
What? Why?
Yeah. Well, I guess with the doll thing, it's like
'cause
a
it's like the
generation
generations.
thing. Yeah. But Pabo Babushka means idiot grandmother. So in 2 different languages. Okay, last one. This is a... What's it called? Like it's letters that...
Oh, it's abbreviated.
Yeah, this is an abbreviation. Okay. HUF.
HUF. Oof. Hoot you fuck. Who you
How?
How
maybe?
you fuck?
It's not it, but I'm trying to...
HUF. Can you give me a hint as to what it means?
Yeah, maybe I'll give you the definition and you can guess the what it stands for.
Okay, yeah, give me the definition.
When unable to remember the proceedings during which you were blacked out from drinking.
HUF. Hold up. Forget about it.
Good guess, but no, it's hours unaccounted for. So when you black out and you can't remember.
Guess that.
I don't know when you'd ever need to use that in a sentence. You wouldn't be like, oh, yeah.
I just
And
say
then
I
there's
blacked
tough-
out. Full
yeah.
stop. Like when you don't remember anything from, like you remember the beginning, you remember the end, nothing in between because you blacked out.
Mm.
You know when you kind of go, when someone says something, you're like, oh my God, I do remember being at a kebab shop.
Yeah,
That's called browning out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why? That sounds like
Because it's
something to do with poop.
No, because it's not black, it's brown.
Well, shouldn't it be grey?
Grey out, that's weird.
Browning out is weird. It sounds like poo. Okay, Abby's turn for some definition. For some words that I will define.
All right, Amy's turn in the hot seat.
Woohoo.
First one, sussy bucker.
You know what? This is the Urban Dictionary word of the day today.
Word of the day, yeah.
And it was so hard for me to not read it, to avoid it when I was looking for ones. So I'm not sure. But sussy bucker. Is it English? Is it a slang word or is it a
Yeah, it's slang.
foreign word? Okay. I think it must be like
bucker is Japanese.
bucker. I think it must be an insult.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe sussy is like suspicious. Suspicious bucker. Bitch. Suspicious bitch. Is that what it is?
You know what? You're kind of close.
Really?
So sussy is kind of like, it is suspicious, but like sus. You know, when you're like, that's sus. So it's like, yeah, what they're doing is sus. But the person doing it is sussy. Bucker kind of roughly translates to idiot.
Oh.
So like, that's like a sus idiot.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Sussy bucker.
Yeah, right. He's not clever, but he's also a bit sus.
Like, what's he up to?
Yeah.
What's that sussy bucker up to?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
All right.
next one.
Mm-hmm.
Compost me.
Compost me.
Compost.
Compost me.
Post Malone.
Is it something inappropriate?
Depends how you look at it. Like, it's not sexual.
Okay.
More morbid, if that helps.
Oh, is it something about, because compost, isn't that like the dirt and the bits of the crap and then the, so like, I don't know, bury me alive.
Not that.
Is it
Not
something
that,
to do
like,
with,
shocking.
oh, okay, is it something to do with being buried though?
Kind of.
I don't know, you're going to have to tell me.
You know when someone's like, oh, kill me now.
Oh, yeah.
Compost me.
Okay.
You know, like, kill me.
Yeah, I feel like that's not as satisfying as kill me though, or bury me alive.
But it's more like, it's better for the environment.
Yeah, right.
Like, you're not
so
getting,
the vegans
you're
won't
not,
be
you're not like
composted.
getting a gun and like shooting something. Like,
Yeah.
you're composting them, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
compost is like, that gets used for like soil and things like that.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on.
Thumb day.
Thumb day.
Yeah.
Thumb day. Like my
what?
thumb.
Today's thumb day.
Thumb.
Take a stab in the dark.
2, 3, 4. Monday? I'm trying to think because you count with your thumb first. Well, I do count with my thumb first. Does it mean Monday?
No.
Thumb day. Is it like something that happens regularly or is it like...
It's like a kind of a play on words. It probably happens regularly, but like...
Thumb day. Kind of sounds like Sunday.
Maybe play on words was the wrong way to describe it.
Okay.
Do you want a hint?
Mm-hmm.
Think more like... You know when you go to the gym,
Mm-hmm.
you do like leg day.
Mm-hmm.
Think more that vibe.
Something to do with is it inappropriate?
No.
Something to do with typing
Kind of.
on your phone.
Do you want to tell
or
you?
Yeah.
It's when you go to the gym, but you're doing more texting and on your phone than actually working out.
That's
So
funny.
you're going to the gym for thumb day.
That is funny.
The amount of people I've seen it, like, I mean, not that I go to the gym anymore, but like when I used to go regularly, like the amount of people that just
Yeah.
doing thumb day
No, it annoys me when they're like,
on a machine that's like I want.
Or even in front of
Mirrors.
the mirrors, taking photos of themselves, and I have to stand behind them.
And I'm in the background, like, sweating, like, and they're, like, posing.
Yeah, and they never break a sweat. Notice
Yeah.
that? These girls come in, like, cute little Gymshark sets with full makeup and hair done and never break a sweat. And I'm like, why are you paying to be here? Go take photos at the beach or some shit. Like,
Literally.
Anyway,
that's someday.
very nice.
2 more.
Okay.
You'll know this one. Dripping like a faucet, no cap.
I don't actually know what any of these words mean, okay? I was talking to someone recently about how I'm actually an 80-year-old trapped inside a 21-year-old's body because it was when I was at work one day and this lady, I think she was like in her 40s or 50s, was asking me all these questions about like, why do young people do this? And like, what's the go with this trend? And I'd be like, I don't know. Like, I don't know anything. But I don't know anything about being 21, okay? Dripping like a faucet, no cap. Something, okay. Well, I think dripping has something to do with like looking good.
Okay, drip. Yeah.
That's drip. Like a faucet, no cap. Like dripping a lot. Like I look really good. No cap is like facts, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Like
So
I look really
drip is
great.
like, like respect the drip, Karen.
Yeah.
It's like respect the fit, like this is my swag kind of
yeah,
thing.
right.
Dripping like a faucet, so your outfit is so swag and ice that it's dripping, the ice is melting.
I did know
Like
that
a
bit.
faucet, which is a tap. No cap. Cap means like lie.
Yeah.
So no cap means no lies,
No lie.
which is fact, so truth. So my outfit is so like mint that like no lie.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Dripping like a faucet, no cap.
Right. That's a lot of words to be like, hey, I look pretty good today, don't I? You know what I mean? Dripping like a faucet, no cap. That takes a
much
long
more
time
fun.
to get out.
Dripping like a faucet, no cap.
I do
cap in
feel
your
cool when I
ass.
say it, but I do feel like I wasted.
Have you seen 21 Jump Street?
Yeah.
I'll pop a cap in your ass.
Just popping each other's assholes.
We're not finger popping each other's assholes. We're getting shit done. Okay, last one. This isn't actually Urban Dictionary, but I just remember it from a while ago and I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Poseidon's kiss.
Oh, isn't this when... I'm pretty sure Poseidon's kiss is when you do a poo-poo and the splash hits you on the bum hole. Is that it?
Yeah, that's Poseidon, the king of the sea. Give me your little
Give
kiss.
it your little kiss. I did know that one. I've seen it on like Facebook or something, I think.
Is that not the funniest thing ever? Poseidon's kiss.
Alrighty, sticky dates.
Sticky
Minus the pudding.
minus the pudding.
This is our new segment where we talk about your
My
guys.
chair, not me farting. I just wanted to put that out there just in case. Sorry.
We chat about your guys' worst dating stories.
Yes.
The worst things that have
So
happened
we
on
ask you,
dates.
send them in, and you guys pull through. So this is our second week.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Of doing sticky dates, no pudding, minus the pudding. And yeah, Ames hasn't heard these.
No.
So we're only going to do a few today.
Okay.
So the first one is from Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte.
She
Shazza.
goes, this isn't really a sticky date without the pudding, but kind of is. So I was at this boy's house.
Nice.
I fell asleep on his bed.
Nice.
He thought I was awake,
What?
and he decided he wants to make out with me. After a little while, I wake up to him licking my face all over like a dog. And all I can say is it got very awkward after that.
Okay, 1, I feel sick. 2, how does he think you're... No, he's... Charlotte, I'm sorry. That's a bad egg. Like, you don't think that someone's awake.
Yeah, and then you kiss them, they kiss you back. They're not just going to go with their mouth open like they're catching flies asleep. Like, they're not just going to... And then you're licking her face.
Charlotte, bad guy. I hope you're not still with him because that is a red flag if ever I've seen one. And red might be my favorite color, but that's deep red.
That's blood red.
That
Like,
is
get
red.
the fuck out.
That's not okay at all.
Nah.
No, that's not okay. Charlotte, that's not okay. Okay.
This is from like one of our besties.
What about bestie?
Like we've been in contact with her back and forth since kind of the beginning of AA meeting, and she's a lovely girl, and this is really unfortunate that this has happened. Anyway, I will keep her anonymous. But she goes, this isn't really a sticky date minus the pudding, but more of a horror story.
Okay.
Okay. Amy, you're
Worse
like,
than
okay.
Charlotte's. Worse than Charlotte's, because Charlotte's was pretty bad.
This is bad.
Okay, go ahead.
She goes, so the guy that I was seeing, I found out that he was in the car with my brother's ex-girlfriend when she smashed my brother's car windows in.
What?
And he proceeds to lie about it to my face. This happened last year. And he was the one driving the car to my brother's ex-girlfriend's to smash the car windows because he broke up with her. Apparently Dylan, which is the guy that she was seeing, who was in the car, knew who I was before we matched on Tinder and before they started like dating and stuff. But he just decided not to tell me. And she goes, so that's my Sunday morning. This was literally yesterday. She goes, I did in fact break up with him this morning as well. And she's, yeah. And then I was like, wait, what? I was a little bit confused. I said, holy shit, wait, your brother's ex smashed your brother's car windows and Dylan, which is the dude that she was dating, was in the car when she did it.
Mm.
And she goes, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you broke up with him.
That's kind of cooked, right?
How did they know it? Like, is that something sus that they knew
This
each other?
happened a year ago.
Were they seeing each other?
No, because the girl that smashed the windows was this girl who's messaging brother's ex. The brother dumped her.
But was the ex and Dylan, were they
must
seeing
have
each
been
other?
friends or maybe involved with each other or something.
Right.
I don't know. But he drove the car so that the girlfriend could get out and smash the windows.
And then matched with her on Tinder and
Then
pretended
proceeded to
that...
date her and then lies that he was in the car.
What the frick? Where are you guys finding these boys?
Tinder. You're like, fuck.
That's a bit awkward. That's a bit of a sussy bucker. Is that the word? Bucker.
Sussy baka.
A little bit. Anyway,
Okay. This one's my favorite.
Okay.
I'm excited that this is going to close this segment
Okay.
this week. This is from Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Jess is a really cool girl, and I really like the storytelling in this.
Okay.
This is what like made me giggle. Like I actually physically giggled. You know when you just read something and you like exhale, you're like,
Yeah.
that was funny. You know?
Yeah.
No, I was like, ha ha.
Okay.
I don't laugh like that, but you know what I mean. Okay. So she goes, sticky date minus the pudding. I've had a few lackluster dates.
Mm-hmm. Haven't we all, girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this
Sing
anonymous?
it out. No, she said I can say her name, Jess.
Jess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ones that just don't hit the mark.
Mm-hmm.
First one, setting the scene. Tinder date.
Nice.
Have been talking for a few days over text. We've graduated from Tinder chat. Nice. So we're on text now.
Congratulations.
The date was in a bar on a Monday night at 8 p.m. for quote-unquote drinks. Already past my bedtime and probably still recovering from the weekend, the date, air quotes there, meets at table. Says, do you want to get yourself a drink?
What?
Off to a bit of a rocky start,
Little bit.
right?
That's all right. He can redeem it. He can
Less
pull
than
it back.
5 minutes after meeting, let's call him Greg. Greg casually slips into conversation his ATAR.
Mm-hmm.
He's 99.87 ATAR.
Okay, so that's a flex.
Yeah. Greg was 26. So that's 8 years out of school for Greg.
Right, so Greg has nothing to show for his 99 ATAR.
Greg's ATAR was the topic of conversation about 6 times throughout the short-lived date.
Mm-hmm.
Greg and his 99.87 ATAR then ghosted me after the date.
Oh, well, that's probably a good thing because clearly, like,
We don't need this Greg. This Greg is a loser.
we don't need Greg. If you're 26 and you're still talking about your year
ATAR.
12 fucking results,
Tell me what you're doing with your ATAR. I hope you're a doctor. I hope
Yeah.
you're curing cancer with that ATAR.
For international listeners, your ATAR is like the number, like the score you get at the end of year 12.
The equivalent to the SATs.
Yeah.
The American
In
one.
New South Wales, so it's different in Queensland where we're
Yeah.
from and whatever. It's different all over Australia. But that is...
Just the way that she's
something
written it. I want to be
else.
friends with her.
If someone now told me their ATAR or their OP or something, I'd be like, okay, get a life. Like,
Yeah, I'd be like,
why do
who
you care?
cares? Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny. At 26.
I know.
So, like, what's he doing for work?
But he also goes, Oh, he mustn't be doing much because he said, are you going to grab yourself a drink?
Yeah.
Like, she's getting her own drink. So he obviously can't pay for her.
Yeah, right.
Or he's just a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jess. But that's a really funny story.
Anyway, next.
I actually think about that a lot. People who talk about their ATAR or whatever years out of school.
I thought it was something that, like, is kind of confidential. Like, you don't share it.
Yeah. I don't walk around
Because the Queen's, like the OP, like, no one shares it really.
No, I remember we had someone's 18th the night OP scores came out, and no one with like a couple. You'd hear like people in the corner being like, "Oh, like what did you get?" But like,
yeah, but you don't. It's like
no,
forbidden. Like you don't ask each other.
Yeah, no,
and you don't like tell people what you got.
Yeah, unless you want to. Like some people are really open about that kind of thing, but it's not like 6 years later you're not like, yeah. So anyway, I got an OP3. You know, like
yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Shit we don't understand.
Shit we don't understand.
What are you guessing today, Abby?
I am guessing, how does sleepwalking work?
So what happens?
This was actually sent in by Sarah.
Okay, so there is an answer, but it's actually a speculation. Like they can't really prove it.
Yeah.
But what's your first guess?
First guess is that obviously when you sleep, you go in a light sleep, and then a deep sleep, and then you go into your REM cycle. Excuse me, and your REM cycle is like where you dream, I think. And so your brain's obviously like doing all this stuff. Like, but how does it get your body moving and get you to stand up? Your brain must send signals. I don't know how it does it though. Maybe through your nerves. It sends signals of like spasms. So like rather than your brain and you being subconscious being like stand up, walking left foot, right foot, it's going like spasm, and like the nerves are like, I don't know, pumping more blood to that area, so that's like spasming or something, and then that's how you get up and are able to do things.
Not quite, but you were correct with the REM sleep is a deep sleep, and then it has something to do with that, and you know. So no, not spasms. Okay, it's actually like quite simple.
Let's do more of like so you're not actually in a deep sleep. So you still, like, it's still like your subconscious mind, but you're definitely more conscious doing it. So you're like half asleep, half awake. And maybe you're like in your dream. Like what you're doing in your dream, or like what character or whatever you're playing in your dream is what your body is trying to do, because you're half asleep, half awake. So you're like embodying your dream. And so like maybe if you're like a kung fu fighter in your dream, your body is like, you get up and like start moving. Like maybe you won't be doing full kung fu, but your arms will be like doing kung fu kind of things.
That's pretty much it.
Really?
It says here, scientists speculate that it's caused by the brain attempting to directly transition from deep REM sleep to wakefulness rather than going through the subsequent stages of their sleep cycle. So basically it's you're in your deep sleep and your body tries to wake up from your deep sleep rather than going deep sleep, lighter sleep, waking up, you know? Yeah. And so because it's gone from deep sleep to wake up, it gets stuck in the middle. And so...
this weird subconscious, conscious
and so
mind.
Your body thinks you're awake, but you're actually still kind of stuck in your deep sleep.
Okay, so but it doesn't have anything to do with the dream thing.
I don't think they can prove
like
that.
When people are sleepwalking, they're doing weird things. Yeah. Like they're putting cushions in the oven. Yeah. And they're yelling at a stapler. Yeah. You know, like it's got to still have something to do with that.
Yeah. But then, I don't know, I guess they can't prove it because, like, people who sleepwalk don't remember doing it. You know what I mean? So they can't be like, what were you dreaming about when you were doing this? My brother used to sleepwalk, and he would, every night, every time he sleepwalked, he would just wake up, walk to my room, which was the other side of the house, and just stand next to my bed and look at me while I was sleeping. And my mum would follow him.
Creepy.
Yeah. Mum is, like, a really light sleeper and would hear him get up, so she'd follow him. And you're not supposed to wake them because they, well, it said just here that it triggers a flight or fight response, and, like, they might, like, either lash out or they'll like faint. And so mum would like follow him just to make sure that he didn't like hurt himself or like go outside or go for a wander or whatever. And every night he would come and just stand next to my bed, and mum would be like, what is wrong with my son? Imagine if I pissed him off before he went to sleep. Like he'd probably come
in. I just pissed on him. Imagine if he just got up and just pissed on you one time. He thought you were the toilet.
Yeah.
and he like got up and he was just weeing in your room.
Oh my gosh, I had someone do that. Not we on me, but one of Mum's friends sleepwalked and we were on a houseboat and my brother and I were in the room opposite the toilet and she came in and was like, what are you guys doing in the toilet? Why are you playing in the toilet? Blah, blah, blah. And then her husband came in and was like, are you okay? And then took her into the
Lucky that she
bathroom.
didn't pop a squat.
But yeah, if he didn't come in, she probably would have pissed on us. And I was asleep and I woke up to it and I was like, what are you on about? Like, and she was like, stop playing in the toilet. I was like, I'm in my bed. I don't understand.
Splash.
Anyway.
That's like that chick on TikTok who does all the
she's so funny.
sleepwalking. She's so funny. But she triggers it by eating chocolate and something else.
Yeah, right.
It's like
For
the
the content.
stimulant that's in the dairy.
Right.
Like stimulates something for her to have these like weird
Isn't that crazy?
trippy things kind of.
That's nuts. Sleepwalking's crazy.
So crazy.
Have you ever sleepwalked?
Not to my knowledge, I don't think. Like I've talked before. I've woken myself up talking. But like I don't think I've ever slept walk.
No, I haven't
Have you?
either. I don't think so. I'm sure, like, if Mum knew that my brother was sleepwalking all the time, then, like, surely she would have
Yeah,
picked
she
up
would
if I
have
was.
known if you were.
Yeah, so no, I don't think so.
And it's crazy how it's not just like a one-time thing that happens to everyone. Like people who sleepwalk a lot.
Yeah.
And same with sleep talking.
Yeah.
Like they talk every night.
Yeah. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I guess sleep talking is probably a similar kind of thing. Like your brain, you're in a deep sleep and you quickly try and wake up and you get stuck in this weird in-between.
Yeah.
Probably. Anyway, very nice. Question of the podcast?
Question of the podcast.
Would you like to introduce the question today? Because you did...
I did say it to
come up
you.
with
It's
it,
very
yeah.
wordy.
It is, but that's all right. Go for
It's
it.
kind of a question of like, would you do it? Mm-hmm. So the question is, I'm going to give you X amount of money. Mm-hmm. We'll establish the money after. Mm-hmm. So then we can be like, will I actually do it? You know?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you X amount of money. If I give you this money, that means that there's this snail that is going to follow you for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Okay, it only moves at snail pace though. So if you run a kilometre, it'll take however long a snail takes to snails? They don't slither. What do they do? Slug?
Slide.
Slide?
I don't
Whatever
know.
the glide.
Glide, yeah.
They're very graceful.
They-
However long it will take for them to glide that kilometre, yeah?
Yeah.
But the catch is, if this snail touches you, you're dead. You drop dead immediately. Doesn't matter how you die, you're just gone. Gone skis. You can travel. So I can get on a plane, I can fly to, where's the furthest place? Like England, it's like takes like 22 hours or something to get to like England or something. I can fly there. The snail can defy all like objects of like dying pretty much. So it can go in the ocean and it can swim to you, or like maybe it gets on a boat. Maybe it finds its way on a plane, so then it's only 22 hours from you to England. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you never know where the snail is. You just got to be on the run. It's like you're running the whole time
Right. For the rest of your life.
for the rest of your life. If I gave you X amount of money, would you take the money and let the snail, you know, do that to you, or would you reject the money?
Well,
How much money are we talking?
exactly. It has to be enough to set me up and my ancestors for life.
Yes, because also, what if you're traveling? You're spending a
Yeah.
lot of money on the travel.
Exactly.
A couple mil.
Yeah, easy.
Like
I do it
literally
for...
like 50 million.
I was going to say 50, even... I do it for... Yeah, okay. Let's set it at 50 mil.
50 million.
Yeah.
Would you do that? You don't know when the snail's coming though.
Okay, well, so the snail can't die. I can't see the snail and squish the snail with my shoe or some shit.
No, because if you touch it, it kills you.
Can I get someone else to kill it?
No, this snail cannot die.
Okay. And then my other question was, so say I fly to England and then I fly back to Australia. Does the snail have to go all the way to England in its
No,
snail
it knows
pace?
where you are.
So if it...
It's
if
like drawn to you like a moth to a flame.
But like, does it have to do my complete path?
No, wherever you are, it'll just be drawn to you.
Right. See, that changes things. Because I was going to say, I'll just bloody fly back and forth and it'll be stuck. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, because then also like, what if the snail somehow like gets on an aircraft?
Yeah.
Because instead of then like traveling across the oceans, which would be years, it could be to you in 20 hours.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Would you do it?
For 50, I'd do anything for 50 mil. Like, yeah.
Risk your life?
Yeah. For $50 million.
I do it for $50.
I'd do it if someone paid my rent next week. No, I'm kidding. I'd do it for $50 million.
Okay, what about
But
20?
Let's say, would I do it for $1 million? Because that's like, it's not going to set me up for like, I mean, it would, but it's not like, you know, big time. Would I do it for $1 million? Because like, it's not even just like, while I'm young, that's fine. I'll just go traveling and everything will be sweet and dandy. But like, what about when I have kids and like, I can't be like moving my kids around all the time.
It's like you're running from the law.
Yeah.
And also when you think about it these days, like, I mean, $1 million's a lot of money. I'd love $1 million. But like, $1 million's not that much.
It's half a house in a decent suburb. You know, like it's not. In Sydney, it's a quarter of a house.
Yeah, that's a quarter of a house. And of it like a kind of okay house in like a nice suburb.
Yeah, so no, I wouldn't do it for $1 million.
Neither.
What's the smallest amount of money you would do it for?
Smallest? Probably 30 million.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Because like I would do the flying thing and fly somewhere. But then like I have to pay for my flights, you know, and so oh my God, and what if this happened during a global pandemic and you can't leave?
Yeah.
You're already dead.
You have to quarantine for 2 weeks if you go places.
Oh, it's so scary. The snail's coming for you.
Yeah.
Now whenever I
Snail
see
would
a
win.
snail outside, I'm going to be like, back up.
Yeah.
So if you're going to pay us 30 million, we will do it.
You can set your killer snail on us for
Yeah.
30 million. It's okay. Anyway, I think that's just about all we have this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember that kid with the basketball?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please go subscribe to everything and like everything and follow us on TikTok and Instagram and send us messages on Instagram and send in your sticky dates and
Agreed. And don't forget to use our code AA meeting on manscaped.com.
20% off and free shipping.
Yes.
Very
Please
nice.
get onto that. And we've got a few cool things in the books for the next few episodes. So make sure that you're telling everyone you know. Tell your grandma.
Grandma would love it. Babushka. She'd love it.
Babushka.
Just don't call her a
Pado.
Pado.
Pabo.
Pabo. Yeah, I think that was
Pabo babushka.
and keep an eye out for those sussy buckers
And I hope you all get a Poseidon's kiss.
I hope you don't. It's gross. Okay, anyway, thanks so much, guys.
Anywho.
We will see you in the next one.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. We hope you have a good week. I hope you enjoyed the episode.
We do.
And if you're up for a fat chat, let us know.
Good stuff. All right, we're out. Peace out, bitches.
Peace out, mofos.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lil Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.
Okay.
My son has talent like this too.
Want to watch me tap? I stand on the car. Amy, sing. You're like, oh!